Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that. I know that. I'm just a lady with a bulldog and a camera and too many opinions. So guess what we haven't done since last year? A top fails video. I know, that's pretty crazy. So obviously that's what we're doing today and let's get with it. As always, this is not bullying. This is not anything like that. This is not harassment. All of these people consider themselves and truly do present themselves as public figures. And this is just an example. If one of them's out here doing this, I promise you there's about a billion other of them out here saying the same stuff. Do I look too white? I 100% look too white. It's not just me. Also, bear with me because I changed my filming setup a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot. So feel like I look super vampy, not in a good way. So, all right, so this is copyrighted music. This is the first one here, and we are not going to play that because who doesn't want to get copyright stroked? Not me. It says being broke is hard. Starting a business is hard. Choose your hard. Is she wrong? No, she's not wrong. Being broke sucks. Been there. That paycheck to paycheck life, not tight at all. However, happens to... let's be honest, the majority of us. And it is hard. It does suck. Definitely a hardship to have to endure. Starting a business. Yeah. Even if you're not actually like starting a tangible brick and mortar business or even not even starting something where you're selling a tangible item or a digital product, whatever, because there are digital products that you can sell that aren't scammy. Like you can design like digital downloads and stuff for people to then like print out at home or like take to like a printer, you know, for like invites and stuff like that. Even if you're not starting a business that type of way, like the normal way, and it's more so like me, where, you know, I do have an LLC, it is structured as an S corporation, taxes blow, they blow, not in a good way. And it's the worst. So yeah, it's hard. Managing that is hard. Making sure I'm not committing tax fraud is hard. But guess what she doesn't do? Didn't start a business. No, you do master resale rates. You sell courses that, in my opinion, aren't valuable or aren't worth the money that people are spending. And then you're also trying to have people do the exact same thing that you do. Makes no sense. Now, y'all know that I think it's extremely important for you to be protected and to know your rights. And we talk a lot about that on this channel, especially recently. And that's where the sponsor of today's video comes in. Now, when you're injured in an accident, it can be very overwhelming and you might not know where to start. Consider checking out Morgan & Morgan. When you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan is big. They are the nation's largest injury law firm. That means that they have the resources to fight to get you the best results. And they're capable of spending millions to see a case through. And they're not just going to settle for those low ball offers. Just in the last couple of months, Morgan & Morgan has seen verdicts of $12 million in Florida, which is 34 times more than the highest insurance offer. And then $26 million in Philadelphia, which is 40 times the highest insurance offer. And then in New York, $6.8 million, which was 25 times the highest insurance offer. Over 3 million people like you call Morgan & Morgan every year in their time of need. And it's absolutely free unless they win. So every call, every meeting, every text, every email, unless they win, that's free. Did you know that you can start a claim with America's largest injury firm with just one click? You can do it from your phone. It's so easy. You can start your claim with Morgan & Morgan at forthepeople.com/CCSUAREZ. Or go ahead and click the link in the description. But here's the caption. It says, and that is exactly why I choose digital marketing. I can't read. Is it hard? Yeah. But so everything else in life. So is downloading Grammarly, apparently. There is no avoiding the hard. Well, anyways, it's not hard, but it'll get there. Is that the quote? I think that's the quote. If you know what movie that's from, leave in the comments below. Also, my favorite quote from that movie is, in case I forget to tell you, I had a great time tonight. I say that to Tony all the time because I'm a fraud and I'm not original. Anyways, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. Why so many asterisks? And just to be clear, that doesn't mean it's not fun. I mean, yeah, your job can be fun and hard because I'm having the time of my life. So which do you choose? Comment digital and I'll give you the 411 on how I make money from my phone and why it's the coolest thing on the planet. I mean, we see how you make money from your phone. You post about it nonstop. That's what you do. And almost all of these comments are super positive and none of them are the ones that say digital, like asking for the information. How much you want to bet almost all of them are from people who also sell whatever she sells. Like, for instance, this says Sarah Jess Official, Jennings Digital, Faceless Fro. We need to talk about the faceless marketing as well, because that is girl. Cash with Ash Official, Wealthy Life Dot with Lens. All of those are red flags. All of them. Straight to jail, red flags. So I guess no one wanted the 411, but that is something that they will do. Is if all of them like sell the same digital products, what they'll do, or they like all join to the same course or whatever, then what they'll do is they'll join these like engagement, like text groups, and they'll all like go and engage with each other's posts. Think about how stupid that is. You're just faking engagement. Like, yeah, technically it's real engagement, but it's not from people that you would actually be able to sell to, because those people already do the same thing you do. It's like when Monate girls comment on each other's posts, or when they all follow each other and they're like, oh my God, well, this person has like 4 million followers and she's in Monate. And it's like, yeah, her entire downline is following her. That doesn't help her. This one says, I loved you so much and the respect I had, but an MLM, really not cool. These are so predatory. Most people sink their money after seeing big influencers and lose it all. That's completely true. We've talked about it many times on my channel about how, yes, being in an MLM is unethical anyways, but when you're a celebrity or someone of social standing, someone of status, someone who has a public figure, let's just say that, a public figure with this type of following and fan base, those people are going to do anything they can to get to you, to have more access to you. But like, ew. Do you think famous people are actually like Jamie Lynn Spears? Ew. Do you think that her and her mom are actually in like the weekly team calls for Rodan and Fields? No. Okay, so let's see what this person has to say about this person's comment.
My best to not go off on a tangent. Respectfully, I do feel like this is the opinion I had before I signed up as a Saint artist on accident 2 years ago. What I think is important to know about Saint, first of all, y'all are grown ass adults. If you make a decision that you feel is right for you, that's on you. Second of all,
what about when people lie to you? What about when you're fed false information? What about when you're manipulated? Like, sure, you're still accountable for your own actions, obviously, but manipulation happens. That's like, I can't stand when people say things like, no one's forcing you to join this MLM. And it's like, no, I never said that, but you're being potentially lied to and manipulated into it. Haven't you heard of like abusive relationships? Like, that's basically what it is. It's a toxic and abusive relationship or dynamic.
Because I started authentically, organically showing up on social media. It's not even that I had a cool story to tell. It's that I told a story. I shared with you authentically who I was and what my life was about. Not only that, I showed up for women. I worked my ass off. I started with 9 Instagram followers, no TikTok, and I had 71 friends on Facebook.
Is it the one who is a private investigator? Because a lot of people have asked me to cover her. She is, I don't know if this is the same person, but she's a private investigator, PI, whatever, who is on TikTok and like is pretty big on TikTok. And she like tells stories from her job and like the industry and stuff. And while she does that, she does her makeup. And what makeup is she using? That muddy Saint makeup. Gross.
All of which were related to me by blood. We're very, very close friends. There are so many direct sales companies that require customers or representatives to pay a fee to be a part of it or whatever. Saint charges every single Saint artist $12.95 per month. They do everything for you. They ship the product, they deal with returns.
Yeah, I would hope they would do that because you're doing all the marketing and sales. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Also, you have to pay every month to be in it, and the products are really expensive. Like, what are you doing? I did a really good video with Robert Welsh, one of the Welsh twins. He's amazing. He's a professional. And so he talked about the makeup side, and then I talked about the like MLM side. I'll have that link down below, and then I'll have my deep dive about Saint link down below. And then Isabella Lanter has also done quite a lot of videos about Saint. So if she doesn't have a playlist, I'll text her and yell at her to make a playlist and then link to that down below too. She's all organized and amazing. So she probably does have one, but it's not good makeup. It's not. It's muddy. It's expensive. It's ew. It's ew.
All you have to do is show up for other women. To be an artist, you just purchase one of the kits. You don't pay a fee.
Show up for other women. So y'all know a lot of times I don't like preview this type of content that I'm reacting to and that I put in my videos, but lately I have been trying to, especially like I was just like redoing my like filming setup, just meaning like the position of my camera and that, as you can see, and like was cleaning up and organizing my office. And so I was just reviewing like a few videos that I'm gonna try to react to today. And one of the girls in it was saying, one of the women in it was saying, it's not even about you, it's about how you can help people. And then another person in a completely different video was kind of saying the same thing, pretty positive they're in the same downline. And she was saying things like, anyone who like doesn't want to like do this, like it means you don't want to help other women and you're just a hater and you're jealous, and just like, ugh, it made me like, it literally gave me like a psoriasis scalp flare up. I hated it. I was like, what are you talking about? You're taking advantage of other women. You're not helping other women. You're helping yourself. And this idea of like, this altruism of, well, I want to help other women. Why? Not to be a, but like, why? Because you make money off of it, obviously. I know this is going to sound so like so mean and like I'm so like anti-helping people, but like, why not just focus on your own job and yourself making money? Why do you care about other people making money? I mean, sure, yeah, I want the best for all of you. I do, for sure. I don't care about what's in your bank though, you know? Like, I don't care what's in your account. That's none of my business. It's so weird. And like, they don't see it as weird because of their uplines spouting the shit off to them. And then further than that, like everyone else saying stuff like this and them just having this idea of like, oh, I'm helping people. No, you're not. You're helping yourself.
You actually purchase actual product. Saint doesn't require you to sell any amount of product at any time. There's no product sales amount you have to meet.
That's false. Let's look at the Saint makeup comp plan. Y'all know I hate when they say this. I will say their marketing materials are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm a sucker for black and white stuff, you know? Yeah, so that's so dumb that they say, oh, well, there's no like sales volume or like requirements that you have to hit each month. I'm sorry, what? Because like, why do y'all say that? Why do you say that? Because like literally look at your rank qualifications. Every single multi-level marketing company, I would say legally, but basically has to have a rank requirement in regards to sales so that it's not considered a pyramid scheme. So stop saying that there aren't monthly requirements when it comes to sales, because yes, there are. Because if you don't make that, then you're going to drop rank and you're not going to maintain your rank. Girl, for a PI, like you really didn't investigate that comp plan too much, did you? And this creator, her name is Mackenzie. I'm sure a lot of you know about her. A lot of y'all have asked me about her. And yes, she is in Saint. She does private investigator stories. Her Instagram or her Instagram and TikTok are the same. It's a freedom_Barbie. Don't send any hate to her. Don't interact. This is not a petting zoo, okay? You don't need to interact with these people that I feature in my videos.
Team building requirements you have to do, like there's nothing. You choose how you want to run your business. You purchase an artist kit one time and you pay.
You choose how you want to run your business. No, you don't. There are quite literally requirements at each rank. What are you talking about? Are you signing the payroll checks? No, you're not. You're not making those decisions.
$13 a month. Y'all have paid more than that for a Frappuccino. I seen it. By the way, coffee's disgusting. I was a Saint artist for 1 year with like 300 to 500 followers. And after months and months of sharing my story and sharing the Saint makeup, connecting with women, building friendships, that's when I became an influencer. After hard work, showing up on lives, demonstrating the makeup, connecting with women who cried to me and told me how beautiful they felt, that they've never felt so beautiful, that they've never gotten so many compliments. These are women who, like me, didn't believe in themselves. They did not feel pretty. And just like me, I was the ugly fat girl. I showed up on social media thinking I was the ugly fat girl, but I showed up for other women. And damn it, I'm making a difference for other women.
Is that what you have to tell yourself? Like, you sure are doing a lot. For someone just stating basically a fact, not basically, it is a fact what they said about MLMs. You're getting pretty worked up over it, but okay. If that's what you have to tell yourself. Oh, we got to send her page to Robert. I'm pretty sure he already knows about her.
Success that I've had typical? Nope. There is a lot of opportunity. Did I bust my ass and put in a lot more time than I probably had? Yep. Did I sacrifice a whole bunch of things so that I could focus on my Saint business and try to make something out of it? Yep. Did I work my off to get where I am? Yep. You can too. You're a grown-ass woman. I am not preying on you. No one is selling you a dream. People become inspired and that's why they pursue things. You don't have to go broke buying a whole bunch of product hoping someone will buy it from you. You just show up in a way that is authentic and organic to you and be consistent. I didn't go viral overnight. I didn't get hundreds of thousands of followers overnight. I worked my off. So to say this job is predatory is very demeaning, and it diminishes the hard work that I and so many other artists have put in.
You know what's funny is right before she started saying, but to say that this, whatever, I literally was just thinking like, she's been going off about how hard she works for like a good minute and a half. What does this have to do with MLMs being predatory and unethical and people losing money? Nothing. It doesn't have anything to do with that. No, it doesn't. And at the beginning of this, she said, I don't want to go off on a tangent.
Which is the hard work that I and so many other artists have put in. If someone is not successful in this business, it's not because they were preyed upon. A majority of the time, people give up on it really quickly. Somebody might make one post or one video and get no sales from it, and they give up and say, that's it, I'm done. I didn't make any money, I'm done. What they don't realize is when you show up and when you build a relationship with women, when you connect with these women, you show them how this makeup can really help them feel more beautiful or more confident, or how easy it is or whatever. Those connections and building that trust with these people who already, maybe they don't feel pretty, maybe they're counting on you to help them and you can be there for them.
So this is giving Jessie Lee Ward, RIP. Don't want her to come haunt me. This is giving Jessie Lee Ward's saying that it's selfish for you to not share the opportunity. Like, how dare you say that, like, this is predatory, because that diminishes all the hard work that me and other people do. People just don't work hard enough. That's the only time they don't make money in this. Or that's like, if you have made money, you like weren't preyed upon. What? What? You can be manipulated into an MLM and continue to have undue influence weaponized against you, or be brainwashed, experience cognitive dissonance the entire time, and make money. There are top performers in multi-level marketing companies who have since seen the light and gotten out, and who will admit and be like, oh yeah, now I see that, like, I was manipulated, like I was in a cult. Wild. This lady, for someone who's a private investigator, like she needs to investigate some other stuff, MLMs and logic.
I want you to walk into Sephora, get the girl's number, and then text her every time you need to figure out how to do your contour, and see if she says, you know what, let me help you with that. Text her and see if she'll video chat you one-on-one and see if she will offer you support. Text her at 10 o'clock at night and say,
or don't do that, because that's not her job. She's just a salesperson. It's also not your job to do that either. And guess what? You don't need to call someone or text someone to have them personally show you how to do makeup. It's 2024. The internet quite literally exists. We're on it. This is where we are right now. We're in the internet. There are millions of videos that show you how to do contour, specifically like per your face shape. Like, what? Also, this type of company and these types of, not necessarily these types of people, but this company teaches that like everyone has to contour. Not everyone has to contour. You don't have to do that. Like, what they teach you is so like rickety when it comes to makeup. Makeup has no rules. Yes, it does. Art has a theory. Makeup is art. Color has theory. Products and their formulations and how they work, it has rules.
hey, I haven't gotten my package. Can you check on that for me? No, you can't do that. You don't get that relationship with them. Are they nice when you walk in? Sure, they're nice when you walk in. Of course they are. That's their job, is to be kind and offer customer support. But can you text them? Can you call them? Can you ask them how their mom is doing? Nope. But me as your saint artist, that's what I get to do. I get to find out more about you. I get to help you find the confidence that maybe you don't already have, or maybe I can help you build on yours, because that's what I did. That's what this company and this makeup helped me do. There are some really well-known companies that force you to pay or sell a certain amount to be an active rep for them. Saint doesn't do that. I'm not your mama. Nobody's going to come beating down your door asking you where your sales are.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? You know this doesn't help you, right? Like, you're not going to come and yell at someone, but you're yelling at someone right now in defense of the MLM. Like, ugh, gross. Saint doesn't force you to do this. Saint doesn't force you to do that. Of course, they don't force you to do anything, because you're not a W-2 employee and you're not going to get fired. You can get fired from an MLM, but you're not going to get fired for not working. Duh. But you will lose your rank, or you won't get your commission.
Or if you're building a team. This company is for women who want to make a difference, and they don't have to go broke doing it. Is Saint direct sales? Yep. Do I stand by it? Yep. Am I a private investigator who signed up on accident and thought I joined a pyramid scheme and told my husband we were going to lose the house because I joined a pyramid scheme? Yep. And then guess what I did? I researched. I prayed about it. After a year of busting my ass.
Guess what I did? I worked the scam. My God. I researched. Researched what? What'd you research? Did you find that Saint used to be called mascara? And come on. Why did they rebrand? Did you see all the people spreading like misinformation from within the company? Did you see all the sketchy tactics? Did you see the cult tactics? Like, did you see all that? Did you see the statistics? Did you see the income disclosure statement? You didn't? Oh, okay.
After the tears and the crying, I had to sacrifice a lot because I was really working hard. And then when I did get a little bit of success, I asked God, I said, God, why are you blessing me with this? I'm not a perfect person. Like, I feel really blessed by this. He said, I'm not blessing you. I'm blessing them. And that's when I knew that I was a blessing to others, that I could inspire others. And that's why I'm here, is to inspire others.
Cringe. Yeah, this person definitely, in my opinion, thinks that they are clearly a blessing to everyone and that they have to do this because it's such a blessing for other people. Girl, you do this for money.
And that's why I'm here, is to inspire others, to inspire my team to crush it as Saint artists. My team is not full of influencers. The girls on my team, they're just normal girls. They don't have big followings. They're just showing up, slinging some makeup, and they're doing a damn good job. My success may be a little abnormal. It may be a little uncommon, but it ain't for lack of hard work. And I'm here to tell you, if I can do it after being in my car for 17 years, isolated on surveillance for 17 years, thinking I was the ugly fat girl, if I can show up and show my fat, ugly face on social media because I wanted to make a difference, if I can do it, anybody can. The world told me that I was one thing, but because of my connection with the women, y'all have taught me something different.
This is unhinged. I didn't realize she was this unhinged. That's really sad. And don't talk about yourself like that. You're beautiful. Like, girl, Mackenzie, don't make me pick up my mic. You might be, in my opinion, delusional and a little bit confused. However, you are beautiful. And not to be rude, but shut up. Don't talk about yourself like that. You're absolutely beautiful. And like your PI stories and stuff like that, like your content is good. However, the MLM aspect is unethical. Cut that out.
And that's where the difference lies. It's not predatory. You can be a Saint artist without losing your ass in your bank account. I will not be accepting any arguments in my comments. If you'd like to leave something positive, please do it. If you have something negative to say, you are welcome to unfollow me. This is a safe, kind place of positivity. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I love you.
Toxic positivity. And don't get me wrong, you can block anyone you want. You can filter out words, whatever. You can protect your peace, but there's a difference between protecting your peace and not listening to facts. And obviously like what that person said, like it was like stated kind of like an opinion, but I mean, it is based on facts, right? So I think that's just important. And again, don't get me wrong. I know there's some people who will be like, oh, this person blocked me and I didn't say anything mean about them. But then like you go back and look, or like you'll see more of their comments about you or whoever. And you're like, no, you are being mean. Obviously they blocked you. Like, why are you so butthurt? Chill. I feel sad now that I have seen her stuff. Don't call yourself fat and ugly. You're not. You're beautiful, have been successful, and know how to do social media. But from what I'm seeing, her content that does the best is the content that's like the PI stories, not the content like about the makeup, you know? So I don't think that she like really sees that, but that sucks. Ugh. Okay, let's look at the caption. You know what's predatory? Making other women think that legit opportunities to succeed are all a scam. That's actually not predatory because you're not taking advantage of them. Predatory means that you're preying on someone. You're taking advantage of them for your own personal gain, whether it be an animal eating a tinier animal, being predatory, or taking advantage of someone in a physical way or an emotional way, or social climbing, or for money or clout, whatever. Like, no, we're one sentence into your caption, Freedom Barbie, and you're already wrong. Like, not off to a great start. Making them feel like they are not smart enough to make decisions or worthy enough to be successful. Who's doing that by saying the fact that multi-level marketing companies use predatory tactics or weaponize predatory tactics and have a tendency of encouraging lying and manipulation and falsifying data, and like this failure rates there, girlfriend. What are you talking about? Making women feel stupid. Oh my God. You're accountable for your own feelings. If facts make you feel stupid, you're probably stupid. Yikes. Just don't be stupid. Okay? For being inspired by someone they respect. No. That's not what anyone's doing, buddy. Lord, that's predatory. Ma'am, you just made up an entire situation that never happened. Like, for someone who investigates, she sure as hell doesn't know what's going on. Making them think they are dumb for having a moment of belief in themselves, albeit sometimes fleeting. Girl, no one's doing that. Imagine you saying like a statistic or like a fan being like, hey, I'm really not discouraged, but I'm like disappointed in you. Like, this is an MLM. Those are like historically very clearly predatory. And then you taking that and coming back at them with this. Like, this is the straw man fallacy, 1,000,000,000%. Like, what are you? Like, that's not what we're talking about. Also, that didn't happen. What are you doing? Oh my God. Also, people have said often it's easy because you're an influencer with a lot of followers. I busted my ass to get here. I served my customers hard. I showed up when I was tired, exhausted, busy. I cared and loved on women who needed it. Sounds a little gay, but okay. Get it, girl. I built trust with them. I gave all I had to give and make sure no woman in my presence ever felt the way I did. Give it a rest. I started at 0. Any woman can start and any woman can work for her success. Not in an MLM. Like, the odds are not in your favor. Not to mention the fact you do not have to have followers to be successful. I was a top seller with 300 followers, earned a trip to Mexico, and beat sales records. Yeah, you don't have to have a big following, of course, but like, you are using social media to sell. So having a big following does help. Yes, that's still true, that you have a big following and that helps you a lot. Stop trying to act like it doesn't. Success looks different for everyone. Some people just want to earn $100 a month to pay for soccer or $300 a month to make a car payment. Nobody gets to decide what success is for anyone else. But here's the thing, when we're talking about business and work and stuff like that, if you're successful, like we're talking about monetary, that's what we're talking about. Is your business successful? Well, I didn't make any money this year, so no. You can't say like, oh, I made no money this year with my business, but yes, I was successful. Delusion. No, that's not how that works. You don't get to say what success is. When you're talking about sales, yeah, you can. Absolutely. And sometimes success means being a blessing to another woman who needs to be inspired by someone just like her. And you could be her. This is giving Schitt's Creek allez-vous tips and tricks. With these tips and tricks, just follow these tips and tricks. You'll be making $40,000 a day. That's $500,000 a month. That's $10 billion a year. No, it's not. You didn't finish high school. Being a successful friend, sure. Being a successful, altruistic, good person, sure. But that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about being in an MLM, being a salesperson, and success in that way would mean having a lot of people under you in your downline, having recruited a lot of people, and having, ranked up and making sales. And for the love of God, if you don't feel inspired or you truly think I'm predatory, then stop watching me and stop making comments that good and well will start an argument. I don't think that person's comment was argumentative at all. That's insane. And she said, I would like to add that I am not self-deprecating and calling myself fat and ugly. You did call yourself that multiple times. I am saying that I had those thoughts in my mind. That's what I was told my whole life, but I showed up anyways. What? That doesn't make any sense. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is that a point? Because it's not. Okay. I am beautiful and so are you. There we go. Good job, girl. If y'all want me to do like a deep dive into her, or it would more so be like a mini dive, please let me know. All right. This one has copyrighted music, but it says POV, you already wash your hair and use social media. Now you just earn income by sharing your routine online. No, you don't. Read the caption for how you can get $150 coupon when you do the same. What? No, you're paid off of sales. Like, stop trying to make it sound so easy. Stop trying to make it sound like you're an influencer, because Mondate's not paying you to post. They're paying you when someone buys something or is recruited through your link. The lies, I cannot. Good lordy. POV, you already wash your hair and scroll social media. So why wouldn't you choose to earn money while doing those two things? Why wouldn't you choose to do that? You don't do that. This time last year, I was praying for a way to bring in extra income from home as a way of being a help meet to my hardworking husband. Fast forward to 1 year later, and we've been able to double our household income, all while never leaving my home. All while never letting it take priority over my family, my home, and my love for homemaking. For 4 more days only, when you decide to start your business, you'll get a $150 coupon with your business kit. Start money straight back into your pocket while also making more money as you share your hair routine. Wrong. No monthly fees, no monthly requirements. That's also false. No monthly minimums. What does that mean? Because guess what? It's also false if you mean no minimum sales requirements. So fees would mean you're not paying anything monthly. No monthly requirements would mean no monthly recruitment or sales requirements, and then no monthly minimums. What does that even mean? You're being redundant, my gal. And then 30-day money back guarantee from when you purchase, not from when you receive your products. And also, their return rate's not that great. I would love to help a fellow homemaker bring in some extra income for their family. The same way we were praying for it last year, I know someone else is out there doing the same. And then so many people are like, more info, more info, more info, more info. One reason I think that they really push you to retire your husband is so that you're even more dependent on the MLM. All right, no, we're playing this at 1.5 speed because, yeah.
A lot, like faster than I ever imagined. I simply just wanted to share and help a lot of people with their sourdough journey. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. I learned a lot of sourdough things over the past year and so, and my goal is to just simplify everything. But I wanted to take a step back because I wouldn't be here if I didn't say yes to an opportunity that I took last year. So last year in May, I started selling sourdough bread to my community and friends. I had a lot of people who just said, your bread is so good, you need to start selling, and I did, but there was one reason why I couldn't, and it was my job. It was actually June that I started selling sourdough bread to my friends and community, but I wanted to do more. So stepping away from the hospital, I was a little bit stressed about just leaving that job, mainly because I've had such a strong work ethic growing up. I've always worked 2 nursing jobs, or I've worked at an infusion clinic. I've cleaned houses while working my nursing jobs. Like, I've done multiple things, and I just wanted to do something more. So I decided to start selling the products that I was already using in my shower, which is Monate. They're a natural, vegan, low-toxic hair company that I partnered with. And because of that, you guys, I've gotten out of my comfort zone to try new things, and I wouldn't be here today without God's help and without this opportunity that I said yes to. Everyone's like, so what's the catch? And I'm like, there's no catch, no risk, no monthly fees, no purchasing requirements, no selling requirements.
Why do they think that Jesus and God and whoever they believe in wants them to be a part of like this MLM so bad? Like, that's not how this works, buddy. Why do they say that you don't have selling requirements? You do. Like, it's just such a bold-faced lie. It's kind of like when some of them still, but how they all used to be like, oh yeah, it's you get like a fully paid for car, and it's like, no, it's not fully paid for.
You can sign up and you don't have to sell. Like, that's how great our company is. But you guys, this company can do so many things. Like, it's done so much for me. And my friend Julie, you guys, made $100,000 in 1 year because of this company. And I've seen so many other women.
Oh wow, she made $100,000 in commission in 1 year. You know where else you can do that and actually get like insurance benefits and have less taxes taken out? A normal sales job. Oh, and also you don't have to buy products.
Touched by this business. I've seen moms bring their husbands home from their jobs, quit their jobs, go do real estate, all these things, right? So yes, it's a real job, it's a real thing, but yes, it's going to be work.
Your husband's not a racehorse. Don't retire him. Don't send him to the glue factory, okay? Also, retire means cease to work. If you're quitting your corporate job, whatever job you do, and then going to do a different job, that's not retiring.
It's going to be work, but if you are already on your phone, you're already washing your hair, you're looking for an extra stream of income, I'm just sharing this opportunity. You can sign up today for $149, get your products, and you're in.
Oh, Leah, you sweet, sweet baby angel. You beautiful, sweet little girl. No, absolutely not. You're already using your phone. You're already washing your hair. I am. I do. But I also do those things. That's not the same as being in money. That's not the same as what it takes to be a top performer in money and to rank up. You have to be on your phone a whole lot more. You have to talk to a whole lot more people. And it's not just being on your phone. It's also attending Zoom calls. I mean, you want your upline to like you, right? So you need to be a go-getter. You need to attend all these things. You need to be active. You need to do all this so that, they'll maybe place some people under you. So
if you want a $150 coupon, there's only a few days left to grab your product pack for $149, which is discounted. And we have a 30-day money-back guarantee policy. So if you don't like the products, you return, you get your money back. There's no risk, okay? And here's what I have to say. Nothing changes if nothing changes. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Nothing. That means nothing. Clearly, nothing changes. Like, nothing changes if nothing changes. Like, your situation obviously is not going to change if you don't do something different. But you know what? She didn't say it was going to be a good change, so she's not wrong.
Where you are today won't change unless you are willing to do something to make a change, right? So that could be buying your product pack.
They act like it's so revolutionary when they say that, but like, duh. Like, what?
The worst thing that could happen is that you're going to get amazing hair. That's the worst thing that can happen. The best thing that could happen is you'll get great hair and you'll make income at home and get a paycheck, pay for groceries or more, whatever you want it to do.
You know, sometimes I just like feel bad for these people, but then I don't at all. But like I do because they're doing it to themselves. This is copyrighted music and it says, when your husband asks you the last time you washed your hair because it's starting to stink and you can't remember the last time you washed it. She said, there was a time when I washed my hair every day. I loved it long, but a 20-minute hair routine every day wasn't possible with 3 kids under 3. I cut my hair into a pixie cut so I could handle it. I missed my long hair. I didn't think I was going to be able to grow my hair back out. Thankfully, I found Monat. Not only did it help me grow my hair long again, girl, that was probably just time because that's how time and hair growth works, but it helped me not wash my hair as often. Now I can go more than a week between washes. However, I learned this week just because I can go so long and it still looks nice doesn't mean it still smells nice. I had to use some dry shampoo on my hair earlier this week to give it a little grip, but apparently it loses its ability to keep your hair, loses the ability to keep your hair fresh smelling. Let me know how washing your hair less could change your life. Comment below. Girl, you stinky. That's gross. I mean, I definitely understand how like having 3 under 3, you literally do not have time for yourself. I mean, I only got 1 under 6 months old. He's about to be 6 months old. That's crazy. But like, girl, I get it. Sometimes there's days where I don't shower. There's sometimes 2 to 3 days where I don't because it, wash your hair. And you don't have to do a like 4-hour routine or whatever. You can wash it at night and then just brush it or put something in it and then braid it and go to bed. Like, all right, y'all, that is actually it for this video. Don't let these sourdough fundy girlies, these stinky, private investigating, manipulative, yelling in your face girlies tell you that network marketing or whatever scam that they're doing is not a scam. Look at the facts, look at the income disclosure statements. And if someone's trying to make money off of you on the internet by you losing money, like, don't do that. Okay, well, I gotta go tingle and hang out with my husband, and it is, what's the temperature outside? It's like 50 degrees outside. What a great way to start the week. Okay, I appreciate you. Thanks for all the love lately. And like I said, I'll have my P.O. box down below if you want to, contribute to the shelves. Like, subscribe, comment, and all those things. And I appreciate you. And stay spicy. Your butt looks real good. Your feelings are valid. You are valuable. Take a breath. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.